Hi, hi, hi. I keep forgetting that this group is private. I be trying to tag it. Like I be trying to see y'all and hang with y'all and chill with y'all, but keep forgetting this group's so private. Anyway, today is October 9th, 2025. Year is almost over. I am going to do elements reading. So I hope you guys can hear me because I have my AirPod in. And I really don't know how to fix the settings to make sure like it's not picking up like any background or anything like that. But anyway, I am going to do element reading so you guys can watch this video later. Don't forget to follow my page, Solomon High Priestess, so that I can start going live from there as well because my private page has got a lot of people on it. Again, it's a private page. Anyway, alrighty. I missed you guys. I'm gonna try to come to this group more often because this is kind of where I started a couple years ago, but not really. I kind of started in this group. I got a lot of day ones in this group. Um, I have people from this group who follow me who was watching my videos from like 2022, 2023. So, well, yeah, 2023. So, I'm gonna try to get over here more often. If you're new to my live, then say hi. If you never seen me before, say hi, which I'm probably pretty sure I've been seeing a lot of new people in this group that I've never seen before, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna do some element readings. Make sure you follow my channel not my channel, my page, Solomon High Priestess, for the weekly zodiac readings. Normally, when I come into the groups, I do elements. I sometimes do spiritual messages from the watchers, whoever energy I picks up on the most. That's who I do it for, and I normally do about five, sometimes three. It just depends on if that person's energy overwhelms me. But anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everyone's week has been okay. Those who are, just having a hard time right now, things are going to get better as long as your intentions are well. Keep your intentions well. That's the one thing that I want from everybody. Keep your intentions well. That's the only thing that's going to get us there. Have your heart as light as a feather. But anyway, so I'm going to do element readings. Um, do 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 do. 25, hold a second. But anyway, my name is Rita. Hi, 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 hi. My page is Solomon High Priestess. I have a YouTube also. And I do live readings. I just can't tag this group because it's private. So I come here every once in a while to see people and say hi and try to read for people in this group. Hmm. All right. So anyway, Father God, thank you for protecting me. Thank you for my clarity. I ask that you protect those who are watching, who are seeking clarity. Protect them from those who are trying to block their clarity, those who are trying to block the message to them from spirit. I am a spiritual reader. I do not answer love questions. I don't answer questions if he's coming back for things like that. If I do decide to read for you as we go on, it is strictly from spirit. Those are the type of messages that I download directly. Thank you, Spirit, for my clarity, my discernment, my wisdom. Who are we going to start with? We're going to start with wands. All right. We're going to start with wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, my fire signs. Um, I'm feeling like my fire signs are in the energy of just not caring, just not caring. Um, it's kind of one of those energies where you know what? I know I'm the center of attention. I don't care. Nobody's going to tell me what to do, how to do it, when to do it, why to do it. And that's a good energy of being. I feel like a lot of the fire signs are in the energy of being a leader right now. And if you're not, then you need to get there. because that's what's going to maximize your potential in life right now. Um, don't let anyone trick you out of your position right now, fire signs. Definitely continue doing what you've been doing. Um, so yeah, let's go. This is for my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Message for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Right now, some of you can be on the way to being in a position of power. You could be a leader at your job. That car flew way over there. All right. We have the Hermit and the Death card. Like I said, some of you could be in the energy of just not caring what nobody thinks, center of attention. If you are feeling like you are blocked right now, you need to try to remove that blockage from your life. Anything that's blocking you from being in charge, anything that's blocking you from your creativity, anything that's blocking you from moving forward. Some of you may feel stuck. If you are feeling stuck, you need to meditate. You need to focus on what is going to get you ahead. Don't take advice from people who are trying to slow you down. You have the Ace of Cups, fire signs. Blessings are on the way. The only way those blessings are going to come if you're going to come out your shell. Get out of your shell, fire signs, because you are supposed to be a natural born leader. You're supposed to be the center of attention right now. Whatever is blocking you from being the center of attention, you need to remove it. Your cup is ready to overflow. You have to do the work. Intentions. Okay. Be careful. Be careful with your relationship right now as well. Don't let your relationship slow you down. Don't let your relationship stall you from being in the authoritative, powerful position that you're supposed to be in. Clarify the Ace of Cups for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Empress. Very, very. I know what I'm doing. I know why. I know where I'm going. I know who I'm supposed to be around. I know who I'm supposed to be talking to. Very much that Empress energy. As well as this could be a mother. This could be for a mother. Um, your cup can't overflow right now. Blessings are on the way if you're having any. I'm not seeing financial difficulties, fire signs, but if you are experiencing something where you feel unfulfilled, you may be feeling unfulfilled. Focus on yourself. Focus on your children, pour into your children. Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus energy here. Sagittarius with the Temperance. Yeah. Pour into yourself right now, fire signs. Um, that's where the blessings are going to come from. As well as with the Hermit and the Death card. If there is anyone who is in isolation, I feel like your isolation period is about to end. So hopefully while you were in that isolation period, you were focusing on yourself. You were focusing on being that person who take less advice and follow their intuitive feelings and spiritual guidance more. With the Empress and the High Priestess, the Empress and the Temperance here. Hmm. I don't know why I wanted to say high priestess, but it could be something with your intuition. Um, Again, with focusing on yourself, taking your own advice with the Empress and the Temperance here, Sagittarius energy, Taurus energy as well. You need to pour into yourself more. Stop looking for outside advice. It's not for you. If you got a person in your relationship who is always influencing you, the influence of your relationship is blocking your abilities to reach your higher self. Yep. That relationship, Page of Wands, whoever is in your relationship, or whoever you have a partnership with, that's always like, I don't think you should do this. I think you should do this. I think you should do it that way. I don't want you to talk to this person. I want you to talk to this person. Stop listening to them. Listen to yourself. Fill your own cup. Follow your own advice. Follow your own heart. It's going to lead you there. You're going to get that blessing, that Ace of Cup. Clarify the Ace of Cup. My fire sign. Clarify the Ace of Cup. My fire sign. And I'm just recording this in real time. I will post it to the group. Hopefully they let it through. I have my page linked. Yep. Right now you have been feeling unfulfilled. You don't know which way to go. Your decisions is in and out. You have the Two of Swords and the Five of Cups. You are overlooking blessings coming your way. Libra energy here. Don't be rational. Don't be irrational. Um, Pay attention to the offers that's coming to you. Don't lose faith in what you're doing as well. Don't lose faith. Just focus on what's ahead for you. You may have a decision that's coming up. Yep. Meditation. Again, hermit energy, focusing on what you want to do, how you want to do it. It's a lot of Libra energy here. So if you're dealing with a Libra fire sign, then that's probably the person that you need to stop taking advice from. Um, Meditation, thinking things through. Okay. If you make the wrong decision, you may feel like you have been making the wrong decisions, fire signs, and that those decisions have been leaving you discouraged. You don't trust in your own tuition. Okay. You're not trusting in your own intuition. And that's why that high priestess popped in my head. Um, but no, it's not you not trusting in your own intuition. It's you listening to the bird in your ear that's telling you what to do and how to do it. And that is what's blocking your intuition. So focus on yourself and your own decisions that you're making. Fire signs, last message for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But spirit needs them to know. From the message that wanted to flip. Ten of Cups is coming. Pisces energy as well. Um, when I was talking about a mother pouring into their children, pouring into your family. Some of you could be making decisions with your family. Some of you could be actually dealing with a situation where one of your family members um is being judgmental of how you are doing things, and that can be influencing. So remember, don't worry about nobody else. Worry about yourself. That's how you're gonna get your Ace of Cups. Yep, it's coming. Virgo energy as well with the Hermit and the Ten of Cups. Yep, that's for my fire signs. Focus on yourself. Your blessings is coming. Make the right decisions. Stop listening to other people. You don't need advice. You have great intuition. Yeah, yeah. Moving on. Okay, who is next? Thank you, Spirit, for my discernment, my clarity. Protect me from those who are wishing to block these messages. Protect those who are watching, who have people that are around them that are trying to crowd their energy and keep them from seeking and receiving clarity. Ooh, woo. I always do it. It drains me real fast. Thank you, Spirit. Who's next? Nope, did that. Somebody is gonna be down. Who could that be for? Who's next? A wands again. Hmm. Has to be a fire sign watching me. Who's next? Cups. Pisces energy. King of Cups. Let's do water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm just gonna read the energy that came out. So we have the King of Cups. Okay. We have the Four Wands. Sorry. So sorry. Um, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. I'm feeling like, and like I said, this is Pisces with the King of Cups. This is someone who is definitely trying to make a decision. They're feeling kind of beat down. Um, Beat down about a situation. This is someone who's very emotional. Everything they do it with love. It doesn't always turn out the way that they intended to turn out with this energy. We have the Star card, Aquarius energy. I feel like this is about a relationship. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What are you trying to tell me? Eight of Cups. All right, so again, this is for my water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm feeling like this is for someone in a relationship. And that relationship can be with an Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be with another water sign. This is someone who is confused, for one. A lot of lost trust. Someone who is walking away from something that they thought was fulfilling. Someone who thought this was the final relationship in their life. They thought that this was the person. With the Four of Wands here, it's a partnership, it's love, it's marriage, it's working together, right? It's sharing your mind, sharing your body, becoming one, right? But then we have the Nine of Wands here. Someone who's tired, who's been fighting and fighting and fighting, and they're tired of fighting. Clarify the Nine of Wands for my water sign. And like I said, this could be a Pisces that I'm talking to directly. The Emperor. Yeah. Someone's been fighting, um, putting a lot of time and energy into a very um hard environment. An environment that may have took a lot of energy from them, an environment with it where they always had to be on guard, always had to be just very hard. And that's why they're feeling beat down. Clarify the Four of Wands, Ace of Swords. This person, this water sign, who could, like I said, be dealing with an Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or another water sign. With the Ace of Swords here with the Four of Wands, this person thought that there was a lot of opportunity. There was a lot of blessings in this relationship. Clarify the Emperor. But a lot of misplaced trust, a lot of disappointment. There was a lot of disappointment here. Queen of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, sorry. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is a situation where somebody was dealing with somebody. They have their place is mistrust, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of frustration, put a lot of work into it here. This Eight of Cups means that you was already almost there. You put a lot of energy into this, you put a lot of love into it, you put a lot of time into it, but now you're feeling like you have to walk away from it. The sun and the moon is looking down on you like, well, you tried your best, you know what I mean? So this relationship that they were in, it they thought that it was a great opportunity, they thought that it was there forever, but they had to be so hard, they had to be so involved in just dealing with things, and a lot of back and forth, and where they had to have that emperor energy, and that's why they're feeling beat down. Learning from this situation, it was hard, it was heartbreaking, it kept them up at night, feeling like they really didn't know which way to go. Am I staying? Am I going? No, they're learning from the situation. You're learning. You learn from this situation. You know what you have to do. This is someone stealing swords from the enemy camp because they want to win. You know what you have to do, so you have to move. You could be possibly dealing with another water sign. Wheel of Fortune here. Clarify the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Or maybe a water sign is going to come into your life, and that's why the Wheel of Fortune is there. So if you possibly meet a water sign, or you're currently dealing with a water sign after dealing with an Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, then the Wheel of Fortune is for that. That relationship is going to bring you a lot more love. Empress. um you see this new water sign, or this new person that's coming into your life as an empress. You see them as someone who have themselves together, they're loving, they're caring, they're a mother, could be a great father, a great partner, a great friend. The Wheel of Fortune is there. Clarify the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. You definitely could be dealing with another water sign. What am I missing? What do you what can I get something? Father God, thank you for providing me with my discernment. Protect me from those who wish to object and disrupt my clarity, my peace, my message to those who need it. Clarify the wheel of fortune and the empress. There we go. Magician. You could also be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, or a Scorpio. Like I said, another water sign. You've manifested this, right? You've manifested this because you were tired of dealing with it. You learned yourself. You learned what you wanted, what you didn't want. You learned what did you need to do out of that situation. You got your lessons from that situation and you manifested. You manifested meeting a person who made you feel great, a person who was very well rounded, a person who made you fall in love again and feel like a child again, had kid like energy. This person could be a best friend. You are moving on to bigger blessings. You're a little bit guarded, but you still want to give your all. There may be a fight ahead. Follow your intuition. You could be dealing with a high priestess as well. The fool. Go for it. Pisces energy. I'm talking to a Pisces. Um, yeah. If this situation has already happened, you could have still been guarded and had to deal with some things. You may have to fight, but the fight is not over. There's no winning, there's no losing. The fight is not over. All you did was become guarded. But you still want to provide. You still want to be loving. You still want to give into that energy. So just be the fool, walk off the ledge, fall into it. You have the wheel of fortune here with this person. You manifested this person. Okay? Go for it. Blessings are coming. Okay. Water signs. Moving on. All right. Let's see what's next. I still have my air sign and my earth sign. Okay. See, spirit, thank you. Who is this next message for? Oh, a draining energy. Who is this next message for? What? Go. Okay. Thank you, spirit, for my clarity. Who's next? What signs are we reading for next? And again, this is October 9th, 2025. I already did that. My earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Father God, thank you for protecting me from those who wish ill intentions towards me, those who trying to disrupt, block my discernment. Be with the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, as I relay this message to them from Spirit, King of Pentacles. I ask that you continue to be with me as I provide these people with clarity that they need. Any ill intentions from anyone watching or anyone who has monitoring spirits, send it back to the sender. We don't need any negative energy. Ah. Thank you, Spirit. What does my earth signs need to know? What does my earth sign need to know? And I'm not tired. It's just when I do readings, I get drained. Someone is working hard. Someone may be working so hard that they feel like they haven't been home in forever. Okay. Persistent, putting in work, manifesting. Your hard work is going to pay off. You've been manifesting something, and that's what you've been working hard towards. And if you haven't, this spirit is telling you that you need to work hard towards what you're asking for, what you're manifesting for, what you're praying for. And it's not going to work out without you actually putting in the work for it. Something is changing fast. It could be that if you go ahead and put work towards it, it's going to come as fast as you want it to come. Yeah, two popped out there. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. Somebody feels like it's slow motion right now, but again, you can't you can't be disappointed in something that isn't working out if you have not done the work towards it. Okay. Um, clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands for my Hangman. You're stuck. I could be talking to a Taurus, but you're stuck. Um, maybe you are in the spirit of you don't know how to move forward. Okay. And that's because you have been disappointed before. And um whatever you're manifesting, you don't know how to do it. You may need to seek assistance. No, maybe you're just overthinking it. Just do it. You're overthinking it. You're distracted. You're not satisfied with it. And the reason that you're not satisfied with it is because you are stuck. You're not putting in enough work towards it. You have the Page of Pentacles here, okay? And then you have the Four of Cups. It's not enough work. You have to do more. You have to get into that hard working energy. And for those of you who are working hard towards it, it's coming. It's changing fast. But don't get hung up on it, okay? Don't stop. Keep going. Whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're manifesting, yeah, you're blocked. You're having a mental block. I don't know why you're having a mental block, but you need to check that. Figure out what it is that is not working. Okay. If the Hierophant come out here, I know something. It could be that you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Check your intentions, okay? Offerings are there, okay? Because if there weren't divine offerings there, then you wouldn't be thinking it, right? It wouldn't be in your head. You wouldn't feel like I could do this, I should be doing this, I want to do this. If the divine offering wasn't there, then you wouldn't be thinking it. Maybe it's that you are trying to use someone to get there, and that's not how you get your blessings, okay? um that's not how you remove the blockage. So be careful of your intentions on if you're trying to use someone to get to where you want to be. That's not how you want to do it. You want to do it the right way. um as well as watch those who are offering to help you because they want something in return from your blessing. Okay, you don't need anybody. You have divine blessings. You just have to put the work in to get there. As far as in a relationship goes, um there's two energies here. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Some of you could be dealing with some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, right? There's two energies here. Um if you're feeling like I feel like if you're dealing with a water sign, it could be you feel like this person is only doing things for you for something in return. Um be careful with that person because there could be disappointment at the end of the road. Okay, this person can completely disrupt your trust. They can completely make you feel fearful of jumping into another relationship. So be careful with that person. If you are dealing with an air sign, stop. That's all I can say is just stop. Um, that person is only there to distract you. That person is only there to distract you. Final message for my earth signs. Final message for my earth signs. Seek clarity. Stay out of dangerous situations. Okay? Dangerous situations, and yeah. If it feels like a dangerous situation, it's a dangerous situation. You don't have to question because you're going to have thoughts in your head like, "Dang, should I do this?" No. If that's your first thought, no, that's a dangerous situation. Seek clarity. I could be talking specifically to a Capricorn. Seek clarity, okay? If some of you earth signs have been having dreams, try to figure out what your dreams are. If you're dealing with a Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, there could be opportunity for this situation to work out. But only if it's honest, is what I can say. Only if both of you are in it for the right reasons. But there is the opportunity for that to work out. It also could be a twin flame that you're dealing with. Um, but if you are dealing with a twin flame, it's opportunity for it to work out. Final message for my earth signs. The world. You have blessings. You have blessings coming. What's clarify this world? Clarify this world part. I feel like it's about, yeah, the what you're manifesting, your opportunity, your creativity, right? Like I said in the beginning, you're manifesting something, you're working towards something, but you have to do the work. Check your intentions. Make sure you're not trying to use people. If it's a relationship, then if it's with a twin flame, it could work. Okay, you have the world card, childlike energy here. That person brings the great out of you. That person brings the happiness out of you. That's the person that you need to deal with. Like I said, it could be a twin flame. So just, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that because it's general. But anyway, moving on to our final, last but not least, beautiful elements, our air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. How are you guys? Questionable. Thank you, Spirit, for guiding me, my clarity, my discernment, allowing me to provide these messages to those in need. I ask that you protect those who are seeking clarity from those who wish for them to remain cloudy, for those who wish for them to remain in the dark. As I provide this message, I ask that you be with me. Protect me from those who wish ill intentions towards me, those who are trying to block me. Protect my home from those who are sending energy of negativity towards me and return it to the sender. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for our air sign? We have judgment here. We have the Emperor here. Energy of Pluto. You feeling alone, maybe? Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Jesus, your energy is out of whack. We have the Fool here. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Strength here. Could be dealing with a Leo. With the Judgment in the Emperor card, it could be telling you to work on yourself, work on your energy, your temper. Um, with the Fool card coming out with it, though, you could also need to make better decisions. Your decisions could lead you to having like a little bit of negative energy, maybe dealing with a situation that's harder than you expected it to be. It also could leave you in a bad position. Okay. So make better decisions. There's change happening here. The change for you is that you may be becoming more hard. Um, and it could be that you felt like you've been a fool in the past, and that's why strength is here. Strength, the strength card being here is telling you that you may need to toughen up. Um, okay. 1 second, people. Okay, air signs. Yeah, you may be in a situation where you've had to be tough. You may have been dealing with a difficult person. Um, and you could have felt like you've been a fool in the past, and that you have allowed for situations that may have not you have may have not judged those situations the best. And that's why we have the strength card here. You could have been dealing with a Pisces who was a very difficult person. You feel like that person was difficult. We have the Ace of Wands here. There could have been some changes that happened in the spring, around the springtime, that you needed to have strength for. It could have been difficult. It was fast situation, fast changes. And then coming up in the springtime, we have Leo energy here as well as um the Ace of Wands. Coming up in the springtime, you may have changes happening that you're gonna need strength for. And changes that are for the better as well. The energy that you're in right now is going to open an opportunity for those changes to be made. Um, yeah, you're probably feeling like this whole situation that you've dealt with that started in the spring or happened in the spring that made you hard, that made you make those changes was life lessons for you. Um, You could have been in a situation where you felt on the outside looking in, or you felt like you couldn't even see in. You just was on the outside. Like you was completely left out. In the house, outside the house, you just was left out. And that was a life lesson for you. I could be speaking to a Gemini specifically. Blessings is coming though. They're on the way. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Uh you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Protect your energy. Just get back to yourself. Use those lessons to get back to yourself. Use those lessons to move forward. Um, some of you air signs may have a proposal coming up. It could be with a Virgo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they may propose soon. If you're dealing with a Virgo, that could be the best partner for you. Some of you for your career may have an opportunity coming up. If you're dealing with a Virgo, there may be a Virgo in your circle who's trying to offer you an opportunity. It's a good time to take it, but use those life lessons. Um, that could be the opportunity coming to you in the spring. Yeah, you definitely could be dealing with a Virgo. You may be or may be about to go through a very isolated energy. I wouldn't say situation, just energy. Um, High Priestess, Sun card. Definitely, whatever situation that you have just gone through, where you were dealing with something very difficult, it made you hard. It could have been a long period of time, over a long period of time that this made you hard. With Pluto energy here is very far from where we are, right? Pluto is very isolated. Um, so that situation is teaching you to make better decisions, right? It also was an opportunity for a change to be made. If you were dealing with a person that you felt that wasn't for you, or that made you a fool, made you look like a fool, all of that was the opportunity for you to move forward. You may have a proposal coming. It may be from a Virgo, a Gemini, or a Leo. Follow your intuition. Use the life lessons that you just endured to move forward. If you're going to go into an isolated energy, definitely use that time to meditate. If you do receive a proposal, whether it's relationship, business, friendship, follow your intuition. Don't second guess yourself. Okay? It's happiness at the end of it. So definitely good energy. Yeah, it's good energy at the end of it. Um, Five, seven, yeah, justice at the end. Justice at the end. Whatever that situation that made you hard, um, the opportunity that you're getting and the partnership that you're going into is going to justify everything that you went through. It's going to make everything that you went through look like it was nothing, because there is happiness at the end of that and blessings at the end of that. There is self-sufficiency and happiness at the end of that. Okay. All of that you went through is justified. Don't know who I'm talking to specifically. Like I said, I could be talking to a Gemini. Um, but yeah, that's what I have for you. That was for my air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Right. Well, again, it's October 9th, 2025. Follow my page, Solomon High Priestess. I do go live on my personal page, and I'm live across about 10 groups. So if you see me, I'll see you. It was nice being here, and I'll catch you guys the next time I'm back. Bye.